Hey Pitmasters, what is up? Today we're going to be smoking and frying our pork ribs. Look at these beautiful Iberico ribs. Absolutely fantastic. The amount of fat on here is crazy. Really good looking, but we got a little bit of a shiner here and there. So these are not gonna be like competition ribs. They're more gonna be like delicious homemade ribs.
So you're gonna fry again?
Yeah. I was thinking like, we did this deep fried steak, then we did chicken fried steak fingers, and now I was wondering, what if we smoked something like a really delicious smoked food and then deep fried? That's the best of both worlds, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you love fried chicken.
That's true.
And so you like smoked ribs.
That's true.
What if you deep fry smoked ribs?
And how are you going to fit that in the frying machine?
We're going to cut them up into rib size, put them in better, and then fry them up. I think it's going to work. But it's the first time for me. So the first thing that we want to do is take off this membrane. I put my knife, I put a table knife and run it along the bone. This is a great way to separate this membrane from the bone, especially when it's cold and tough. And what I always hope is that I do like this. I push it down and that it just comes off it all at once. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We can take that off. You can leave it on if you want to. And here on the outside, there's a little bit of hard fat that's not going to do anything for us. Take that off. And there's this big bone, which is really weird. There's no meat on there. There's another latch here, but I'm just keeping this on. Normally you can cut this off, but I think it's going to be so tasty. I'm just leaving it on. It's still a bit cold outside, so what I want to do is use a little bit of olive oil, put it on here, make sure the herbs stick. We're going to be using the best barbecue rub in the whole wide world, the Superlicious barbecue rub from Pitmaster X.
Do you sell a lot?
What do you think? Let's get it on there and do the other side as well. To smoke these ribs, I'm going to be using the Napoleon Kettle Pro. We're going to set it up for indirect heat. We're going to use a log of smoking wood to separate the briquettes from the ribs. Put the grill grate in, set it on high position, and now it's time to put the ribs on. We'll close the lid, set the temperature to around 140 degrees Celsius, and take a look at it in maybe 2 hours time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Camera's running.
Camera's running? Oh, sorry. I do apologize for anybody watching. Our ribs have been smoking for 2 hours and they pick up a nice bit of color. Look at that. Nice bit of browning on the outside. So we're going to wrap them in foil and concentrate on melting all of that fat that's inside of these ribs. With my fireproof hands, I'm taking off these ribs. I do not recommend picking them up with your bare hands like I do. So to enhance the flavors, we're going to put on a little bit of sugar, some butter, and some barbecue sauce. You can pick whatever you like, but I'm using the one that we made in our chicken fried steak fingers. Now we're going to wrap this all up, put the ribs back on the grill, close the lid, and let them keep cooking at a temperature of 140 degrees Celsius. So far we survived the second storm of the season. I hope the studio is holding on long enough for us to finish this video. Let's check on our ribs and see if they're fall off the bone tender. Wow, the aluminum foil looks amazing. Hot, hot, hot. Whoa, definitely my ribs. Look at that. I want to capture these juices. We want to keep those. We make in Dutch we say, maak een klein toetje. Make a little toetje. I want to make sure I get the juicy. Oh, look at that. That's perfect planning. Look at that. We're capturing it all. 1, 2, 3. I'm quoting the Prince of Bel-Air on this. That's hot. You see how juicy this is, by the way? And then I'm just gonna twist this. No, not full of the bone. Normally I do the poke test. Let me show you. So I poke it with my thermometer, and when it falls through, it's full of the bone. So basically this is full of the bone tender. Down below here, there's cartilage, and that's preventing them from coming out. Look at this one. This came out. See? See how tender that is? So I'm just looking with my finger where the joint is. And look at that. I'm just going for that. You see, I can break it with my hand. I just want a clean cut. Just pull it open a little bit. And you see, Marcel? This is what you get. This is for you. How do you think? Is this good for deep frying? The ribs?
There's only one way to find out.
I'm going to try this with the bone in, so you got kind of a handle and then you got the crispy crust on the outside. If it works, we're going to continue with that. If it doesn't work, we'll just change up the plan and get the bones out and fry it as a whole. Carefully cut them. I just want to clean this bone up so we got a little bit of a handle. I like how this looks. You got the bone out, you got plenty of surface to put your batter on. This is gonna be good. It is time to build up our breading station.
Okay, now the normal way.
It's time to build up our breading station. Let's go. 3 eggs. Boom. Look at him beating those eggs like it was a young puppy seal. I don't really go in the weekends and hit baby seals. You realize that, right? A little bit of flour. Of course, we're going to add the best barbecue rub in the whole wild world.
I'm not saying anything.
Our fryer is set to 190 degrees. Our breading station is ready. Our ribs are ready. I'm ready. First, we'll put it in our egg wash, then in our flour. Get it all over there. Yeah. And then, oh, wait. First, back to the egg. You see how fast I am? Now. You can already tell this is going to be good. You ready? Yeah. This is the magic moment. This is where it happens. Wow, this is starting to look good. We just need a crispy outside. It's already cooked. Wow, it's freaking hot. It's super hot. The look of this is like mind-blowing good. With the chicken fried steak fingers, we really needed that sauce. And what I'm hoping for is that with this, we don't need it. Now we are going to find out. Let's bite into this. Check this out. I think it's really good. It tastes fantastic, it's amazing, but I think we still need the sauce. We're going to be needing like a mustard kind of vinegary sauce to go with this. Now you give it a try, let me know what you think. The crunch is good.
Crunch is really good.
The meat is juicy.
Smoke ring.
Nice smoke flavor.
Just a little bit more.
So we do need a sauce to go with it.
Yeah.
Okay. The weird thing is we tasted it as ribs, and as ribs it was absolutely fantastic. You know, no doubt about it. These are good ribs. But when you put batter on them, and even if we season the batter, it's not what you expect from fast food. You expect a lot more flavor, like the bite in it when it makes you thirsty at the first bite. That's what you're expecting, and that's not in there. We're quickly going to make a barbecue sauce, but one that is really, really good with pork ribs. We'll start with a 1/4 cup of ketchup, 3 big tablespoons of mustard, 3 tablespoons of honey. Did you call beer brackets? Because
yeah, it was busy.
okay, we'll just add 2 tablespoons of ketchup on and stuff. This is boring. We need to have more. You need to have more, like, you know. There we go. 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar and a 1/4 cup of cane sugar. To that, we're going to add the juices of our ribs, around a 1/4 cup. Now stir that up and let it cook until you get that syrupy bubble. Let's take this off the grill and put it in a jar. Now let's try this again and see if it works. They look absolutely fantastic. Nice golden brown, crispy on the outside. I really hope that sauce is going to be the match that makes it really good. Of course, we could put more salt in there, we could put more herbs in there, but I want to keep them smoked. I want to keep the pork flavor, so I'm going to hope that sauce is going to blend it all together. Let's dip it in there. Whoa! Look at that! That looks yummy. There we go. Oh my God. How come every time that sauce, man, definitely needs a little bit more of that sauce. It's gonna be messy. Oh, come on, dip it. Dip it.
Yeah.
It's like a totally different like flavor style sauce. It's like not that tangy that we had with the beef. And now we got that round creaminess of that stuff, that like the reduction that we got from the ribs and the mustard. Don't mess on the camera. You happy?
So I'm in a restaurant?
No. Working in restaurants is hard work. I'm always looking for new inspiration of what to do with pork ribs, and I try things out, grilled, just using salt and pepper, Mediterranean style spices, Middle Eastern spices, everything. I try everything with them. I put them on spits, I turn them around, I smoke them low and slow, I smoke them hot and fast. Everything's been done until we fried them. It just opened up a whole new world. I got 10,000 more new ideas what to do with ribs. There's so many more things that we can do with these. I'm really happy with how this turned out, and I think ribs are more suitable to deep fry than, for instance, steak. Man, this is wow. I'm just gonna eat more. So let's finish off this video. Let's round this up quickly. See you guys next time. Until then, keep on grilling. Not good? Okay. Still, thank you. Yeah, thank you for our patrons, of course, and our YouTube members. We appreciate you very, very much. You guys are freaking awesome. Without you, we couldn't do it. And if you want to translate this video, that would be awesome as well. See you guys next time. Until then, eet smakelijk and keep on grilling.